What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Prizepicks NBA video. We have 4 picks for you to consider in this one, so stay tuned to hear all 4. If you guys want more picks, get in here for the free trial, the Dynamo private Discord. I'm just one capper in here posting more picks. We have 4 or 5 others, and we've been hitting a ton in the NBA specifically. I posted 3 more Prizepicks plays in the NBA. All 3 hit in my channel in the Discord. Then I posted this monster underdog slip and missed just by 1 here, still cashed out on the flex play. So overall, a good day in my channel. Another capper, Volo, kept it rolling. On Wednesday, hit all 3 of his NBA picks plus his NHL, going 5 for 5 on the day. And then yesterday, cashed his NHL picks again, second day in a row. He's been crushing over in the NHL. Bossman continue to hit every single pick he put out. John Morant didn't play, but Jalen Green hit for his only 2 picks he posted today. The day before, hit all 3 of his NBA picks he posted. Day before that, again swept his picks, and then the day before that also hit both of his NBA picks he played, just posting his favorite picks and hitting 4 days in a row now. Obviously, we've had some huge hits from private Discord members, winning $400 on a $10 play using our picks. Another huge one here, $25 to win $250. So definitely click that top link, get in the private Discord. You guys saw we have that 1-day free trial, but you're going to want to stay in here because we got picks every day from a bunch of cappers. You guys saw a look inside our channels, the picks we're posting it hidden, crushing the NBA, NHL right now. So get over there, free trial. You might as well get in, see what it's all about. We'll see you guys over in the Discord. Let's get into the picks for this one. The first one I'm going to go to is going to be Kyrie. For Kyrie, we're going to the three-pointers made here, 2.5 on the threes. A play we've been playing a lot in the Discord. He's been absolutely crushing this one, especially without Luka. And I think a good spot here. It should be a close game against Detroit where Kyrie's going to have to put up some shots, some threes. And hitting this one, his points line pretty high here at 25.5. It's not that I don't like the points line, but I think it may drop to like 24.5. So I like going to the threes right now. I think 2.5 a good line for him. So looking at him on the season, he has hit this 61% of the games this year. You can also see his last 7 games here. He's hit it in 5 of them. Has a really high hit rate without Luka. You can actually look on outlier games without Luka this year, so it jumps up to 12 of 18 games with no Luka in there. Obviously, he's going to take more shots with Luka. Definitely checks out. And last year, he hit this 57% of the time and 71% of games without Luka last year. So extremely high hit rate for Kyrie on this one. I think a good spot. Dallas is actually 1.5 point underdogs against Detroit, so it should be a close game where Kyrie's going to have to play a lot, get a ton of shots up. Detroit 22nd in three-pointers made, allowing almost 14 per game, so should play right into what Kyrie's trying to do. I'm definitely liking this line and spot for him, so one, he's been crushing. For the second one, we're going to go to Gradey Dick, coming up in a great matchup against Chicago. He's been starting, and he's been playing some big minutes when he's been healthy. So he hasn't been healthy the last couple of games. He's dealing with a sickness which has caused him to miss Wednesday's game, and the 2 games before that didn't play his normal minutes because of that sickness. So if he comes back, I think he should be launched back into that starting lineup, and his lines right now are definitely pretty low, especially for a great matchup here against Chicago. So Dick is questionable to play right now, but I think if he is ruled in and starting in this one, these lines are probably going to bump up because these are pretty low for what he's been doing this year. So I really like these lines on this early look that we're getting for him. So 14.5 on the points plus rebounds, I think definitely a good one. So on Outlier, you can see a little bit what I'm talking about. Chicago, one of the best matchups you can get in the NBA. Second to last in points allowed and rebounds here. They allow a ton of points and rebounds. They play extremely fast. Gradey Dick has hit this line in 73% of his games. And we can look at the minutes here. So you can see he was playing some big minutes, 31, 28, 28 in those games. And then when he was dealing with the sickness in these last 2 games, the minutes were limited to 14 and 19. But I do believe that's because of the sickness. Missed the last one. So if he's coming back and starting, I expect him to play high 20s of minutes, maybe even over 30 if this one is close and he's coming back fully. So I like this. I mean, even in this last one with 19 minutes, he hit this and got 10.6 boards to hit it. So even in limited minutes, if he's playing in the 20s of minutes, I still think a pretty decent line for him with this matchup. And then you can see he plays better at home as well. If that matters, 17 of 22 games he's hit this. And obviously if he's going to play, 25 or more minutes, it's an 83% hit rate. So I do think he could be in line for that. We just got to hope that he plays in this game and he's recovering from this sickness that, affected him the last 2 games, and he missed even the game on Wednesday. So it seems like he should be back. And if you guys are just playing on Prizepicks, you have to be on Parlay Play. I'm on a bunch of different apps now. Ton of free money to be had. They give you $5 for free, but then 100% deposit match on Parlay Play. Obviously, they have desktop, which is big for me. A lot of these ones now just have an app. They have a desktop and they have an app on Parlay Play. The payouts are going to be higher than Prizepicks as well. They have boosted lines you can take every day, and you can get higher payouts than you get on Prizepicks for taking the same picks. So definitely check out Parlay Play. They'll be linked down below. I've been playing a ton over there and winning with higher payouts, so I'm really liking Parlay Play. And there's a ton of free money if you just sign up there. So check that link down below to get that 5 free with that link, plus the 100% deposit match, and get the higher payout. So let's get into the next pick. Just speaking of Gradey Dick, some really high hit rates. I'm going to Kevin Porter Jr. here. 6.5 points for Kevin Porter Jr. Somewhat disrespectful here. He will play like 10 to 15 minutes if the games are close, but I do not expect this one to be close. Charlotte with no LaMelo Ball, possibly no Mark Williams, against the Clippers who play a ton of defense. I just think Charlotte's not going to have enough firepower, and they could absolutely get blown out in this game, and Kevin Porter Jr. will play north of 20 minutes in those blowout games. So really predicting a blowout in this one, honestly, but even in limited minutes, Kevin Porter Jr. will get a bunch of shots up. That's what he goes in the game. Even if he's getting 12 to 15 minutes, if this one is somewhat close, I do think he still has a really good chance to hit this one against Charlotte. And this one has a really high hit rate as well for Kevin Porter. If you look at him on the season, 71% of games he has hit over this. And you can see the minutes chart here, and you can see a little bit of what I'm talking about. So in the last one, I wouldn't say they blew out San Antonio, but they had a really comfortable lead the whole time, so he got some more fourth quarter minutes. Played 18 minutes in this one, which is great. Scored 9 points. But then in closer ones, like this 2-point game, he only played 14 minutes, which isn't great to see. But some kind of blowouts here where they beat Milwaukee by double digits. He played 23 minutes. In this one, just a few games ago, where actually the Clippers got blown out, he played over 20 minutes. The spread is 14 points in favor of the Clippers. I do think he has a good chance to play around 20 minutes. And looking at games, even when he plays 17 or more minutes, this is an 88% hit rate. I think he has a really good chance of playing in the 20s of minutes. And if he plays 23 or more minutes, it's 12 or 13 games. He's hit this 92% of the time, and against Charlotte, not a great defense by any means either. And I think he's going to be in line for a good amount of minutes in this one if the Clippers are up big, which I do expect him to be. Then we're going to go to Eric Gordon, and I've been loving playing Gordon here with Paul George and Embiid out. He's been starting and playing really well and playing around 30 minutes every night. It is a tougher matchup here against Denver, but I do think he's going to be a huge part of what they're doing without Paul George and Embiid. Like I said, he has been in these past 4 or 5 games that both of them have been out. I think it's just going to continue, so I don't see a reason why this line is stayed here, but we've been playing in the Discord a lot. Points is at 11.5. His assist line is at 2.5, and we're getting this at 13.5, which doesn't really make sense. Seems like it should be at 14.5 for a guy that's getting a ton of usage coming up against Denver. Actually allow the most assists in the league and the 24th most points. So hopefully Philly can keep it somewhat close. I also forgot Caleb Martin has been out. KJ Martin, I believe, is still out in this one too. Yeah, KJ Martin out too, and Jared McCain. So they have so many injuries. Eric Gordon's been playing a ton. So not going to be a high hit rate on the season, obviously, because in the beginning, 2/3 of the season wasn't playing at all because all these guys were playing. But look at him as of late. We've been playing him in all 4 of these games at this line. He's hit it in four times in a row. Pretty shocked that this one hasn't been bumped up. We just been riding this one in the Discord because the line has been so low for the usage and minutes he's getting. So we saw him play 37, 28, and then almost 31. And then last game, he was playing a ton, but didn't really play in the fourth quarter because they were up by so much in the fourth. He would have got another 7-8 minutes for his rotation in the fourth and played 30 in this game, but still was able to hit it with 16 combined. So a really low line here. I do expect him to play around 30. If you're looking at games this year, he played 27 or more minutes. He's hit it in 8 of 10. If we look at this one last year, it was a 47% hit rate, but when he played 30 minutes or more, he hit it in 79% of games. If you guys want more picks, check out the Dynamo private Discord. We got that free trial going right now. You could click the link down below. See that we post every day just our favorite picks in our channels. I have my own private channel, but we have a bunch of other cappers. I posted this yesterday in the morning. The only other NBA Prizepicks plays I posted here, hit all 3 of them. Then I posted this 6-pick underdog slip, missed just one, but still hit on that flex play. We had another capper over here on Wednesday post his 3 favorite NBA picks, all 3 hit. Plus he posted just his 2 NHL favorite picks, hit them all, went 5 for 5 on the day. And then on Thursday also hit his NHL picks for the second day in a row. Absolutely been crushing the NHL and the NBA. But probably the hottest capper we have over here is Bossman. He posted just 2 favorite picks on Thursday. Obviously Morant didn't play, but Jalen Green hit. Day before that, his 3 favorite NBA picks and hit all 3 of those. Day before that, another 3-pick, just his favorite picks. Cashed all 3 of those. The day before that, just his 2 favorite NBA picks, and those ones hit. It's allowing private Discord members to hit huge slips like $25 to win $250. Even combining picks from the cappers like this guy did for $10 to win $400. So some huge payouts. And you guys can get in here. Just click the top link to join. You get that 1-day free trial, but you're going to want to stay in there because we post every day NBA, NHL, and we've been crushing it. You guys saw the look inside the private channels and the big hits we've been getting over there. But you also got to play on Parlay Play. You're going to have higher payouts than Prizepicks. $5 free. You don't even have the deposit if you sign up, but then you're going to want to because they have a 100% deposit match, so a ton of free money. So sign up there, and we'll see you guys in the Discord.